Party. Now we are live. Hey, everybody. It's Friday night. Let me refresh my page here because it ain't catching up here yet, and I don't want to be blasting out. But it's Friday night. You know what we do, when we do. And as you can see, we got a nice little panel on here tonight. We got a couple new guests again. And as soon as my feed pops up, for whatever reason, it's really hanging here. Son of a bitch. But anyways, I could keep on talking, and I'm just talking to a blank screen because I can't. It won't pop up. It's just going to make me do this so I can
do it again. Do it again. It's there.
Yeah, hang on. Hey, everybody. How's that? Keep on talking, and I'm just talking to a blank screen. I hear it now. Hey. There's not much of a lag there.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Now we're all set. I got to pop out everything again here because. Give me a second here, folks. You know me. I'm never ready when we start. All right. So, again, like I said, it's Friday night, and thank you, everyone, for joining us here. And before we start, I want to say thank you to all of our veterans that are out there today. Without them protecting our rights, for the people that have been there fighting for our rights and the ones that are continuing to fight for our rights, thank you, each and every one of you. And I know we have a couple of them on our panel tonight, which we have AmbitionZ Vapors, and we have Natty. There are two veterans there. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Why don't we start doing our little intros here, and we'll actually start out with Derek.
What's up, Tommy Vapes? Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm AmbitionZ Vapor. I do hardware and e-juice reviews on YouTube, and you can find me at youtube.com/c/AmbitionZ Vapor. And I'm just vaping on a bunch of stuff. I got the Triad 250 with the Apocalypse IDA, Dot Box with the Goon, the Nebula with the SE1 sub-ohm tank by UL, and I got my handy dandy Petrie RTA 24mm sitting on the Petrie Light by Dot Mod, a bunch of e-juice, and I got some of my own Hometown Vapes Yogurt Man. And thanks for having me on, buddy.
Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you for everything that you have done for this country. It's really much appreciated. Thank you again.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man, very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Natty, you're up next. Another one of our great servicemen.
Hold on. I'm trying to type something in here if I learn how to freaking spell. There we go. All right. Well, Big Natty Vapes. Oh, I should have did my intro better. Vaping with Big Natty Vapes 420 has returned.
I love it.
I'll give it down. I'm crazy as hell right now. Anyway, Big Natty Vapes. Y'all catch me on YouTube, Instagram, all the social media. Pleasure to be on the show again, Tommy, as usual. I hope to have me some more reviews out. I hope I can get something out this week. I've been in the office all week, and I'll be in the office for the next 2 weeks, so I don't have the spare time like I used to right now while I'm training. So hopefully I'll have me some new reviews coming out next week. Stay tuned, please. Yeah. And hook a brother up with some thumbs up and all that good stuff. So
thank you very much, Natty. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And so why don't we go to our next special guest, and that'd be Donny B. Vapin.
Damn it, Natty.
I'm your pride and joy.
Yeah, I love it, man. So anyway, I'm Donny B. Vapin. You can find me on YouTube right down here, Donny B. Vapin, and Snoochie Boochies. If you get it, you know it's damn funny. That's good shit right there. I'm vaping on my LMC 200-watt box mod with my Dynasty centerfold Tiffany blue splatter, and in there I got me some moonshine, people. There's some Red Bull right there. Yeah, DIY Red Bull. And then I've got my 30mm dump tank with my Lux box running in 26650 status, and in there I've got some Drip the Hype sour punch, which actually inspired me to make my own watermelon sweet and sour punch, which turned out really good. So I'm glad I was able to do that, get that. It's fantastic. And that's about it.
All right, man. Thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. You bring a little something to the table each and every time that you're here. I really appreciate that. So why don't we go to our lovely ladies? We'll start off with Nikki.
Always. I'm vaping with Nikki V. You can find me on all social media. Tonight, I'm just basically vaping on a new EH Pro. How do you pronounce this? Is it the Storm?
That's kind of a funny name, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the H is actually silent, but it's Storm. I mean, it sounds like if you were drunk, you'd be like, Storm is coming.
Like for fucking dash.
If you're, if you have a hair lip or something, but it's called Storm.
Storm. Yeah.
There's a storm. There's a storm of
I got some EH Pro products right here. I got the Bachelor 2 and the Storm, I guess we're going to call it. And my last mo with the Petrie clone, not my clone, the first version.
So pretty.
So pretty. It used to be pink. But
and for everybody, I mean, you could see how small it was in Nikki's hand, but here's the mod. Here's a 26650.
It's like, shit, man.
Yeah, look, it's like 3 fingers here.
Wow.
Teeny tiny.
It's a very, very tiny tank, man. I mean,
only the 1400 mAh.
mod, though.
1400 mAh.
1400 mAh, and I believe it does temperature control.
Yeah, it does. It actually works too.
Yeah, it does have temperature control also. I mean, believe it or not, I've used this like 90 times. I just haven't tried the temperature control yet.
No, I did. As soon as I did the Billow V2, I did the stainless steel build, which you can find on my YouTube. Hashtag plug, I have a build tutorial on it. Ro kind of pushed me into it, and she's like, "You need to." And
you do, and then you did a very, very good job. If anybody hasn't seen it, definitely go over and check it out.
Yep. I like actually doing build videos now that I got the new setup and everything, to where I can actually be away from this desk and over at that desk.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's definitely always a pleasure to have you on. We have our lovely Roro, and before she starts, I want to congratulate her on hitting her 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations on to that.
Thanks so much, Tommy. Again, I'm Rochelle. You can find me on YouTube as Vape With Me, Vape With Rochelle on Instagram. Speaking of my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I will be doing a giveaway, some juices, a couple devices, and you have to be subscribed to me before I announce the giveaway. This is going to be for people who watch me, enjoy my content. So if you subscribe after the fact, you will be disqualified. So just putting that out there. I don't normally share what I'm vaping on, but tonight I'm pretty excited. I've got my K-Box 200 with my recoil on top. I got this through VapeBox, and I'm trying out Coil Vape's new Lemonzilla. It's actually really, really good. And I'm not into lemon vape.
Actually, I think it's more coconut.
I don't know. It's good, though.
It's good. Really, like you just can't stop.
Yeah, it's really good.
I got my Chesty cheese grater with my Limitless XL on it, and vaping my favorite juice of all time, cracked pie. That should be no surprise. And then I've got my Fuji GTA on top of the Aspire Atron. Vaping my collab juice Roro Go. So that's pretty much what I'm vaping on tonight.
Very, very cool. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And again, it's always a pleasure. We have a lot of people out there that I don't recognize their names. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. And so we have a strange person. He hasn't been here in a while. Jake, first question before we start and doing your introductions, Jake. What are you wearing, Jake?
Khakis.
You sound hideous.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I've been out of the loop for a while now. Just a lot of stuff going on. To be honest, I haven't even done any reviews on my YouTube channel in like 2 weeks. But I'm getting back in the swing of things. Got some things figured out. So I'm coming back with a vengeance, but I'm vaping with Hack, and you can check out my YouTube channel. Like I said, I don't have much anything new, but I'll have some stuff coming out in the following week. Tommy, thank you very much for having me on the show again. I love doing this show. I hate that I've been out for a while, but family things come up, work stuff, it happens. So, but anyway, appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And yeah, like we've always said right along, family first. That's always number one, no matter what it is. We always take care of our family first, and then, you know, there's always time to have fun afterward, and that's what this whole show is about. Again, thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I see Jack Fapes out there, Jared Weber, Swaggy Swag, Vaping Swag is out there. MPC, what's going on? I'll catch everybody as we're going through. You know me, I'm Tommy Vapors. I'm here, there, everywhere. You know what we do, when we do here on Friday night. I'm vaping on a few different things tonight. A lot of the same stuff, that only because I got a lot of juice that I got to get done for review. First thing I'm vaping on is some Duck Pond from Armageddon. I know a guy. So we got that here, and I'm vaping on that in my IPV 600 with my velocity onto it. Be looking out. I'm thinking next week I got the IPV 8 coming up. I'm gonna do a quick look at it when I get it in, but I'll be having a review onto that. And then I also got in my IPV 400 or my IPV 6X. That was a 6X. This is the 400. I've got some more of this Coil Vapors Sweet Pea, which is a sweet potato. It's almost like a sweet potato pie, like Nikki had called it. It's very kind of like that onto it. Very, very good. If you're ever looking for a nice sweet potato that you're like sweet potatoes off the chain, try this one here. You got the marshmallow. You got some roasted pecans into it. You got the brown sugar.
What's it called, Tommy?
It's called Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Gotcha.
I just did actually a review onto it, and this is from Coil Vapes. Dean Vapes, he was on the show last week. He'll be on again this week. He's actually the one that makes this, and it's really an amazing juice. So I got that, and then I'm vaping on one of my channel sponsors, which is Diggs Elixir, and this is the Rock. This is actually I got to do this review onto it here before this is gone. But this is, if you see me do Lick the Beater and one of his other ones. This is actually it's a base that he uses for both of those juices. It's like a vanilla pudding with a little bit of vanilla wafer into it. Very, very good. And I got this one here in my Goon Boyd. I call it my Goon Boyd. It's on my Cuboid with the Goon. I'm running that one onto here. And then let me see what else do I got here. I got some half-baked shortcake freaks. It's a strawberry shortcake if you can't figure that one out. And I'm running that in my A Solo with my Troll V2. And God, I got so much more here. I'm running some Dory Liquid and Caramel Apple Crisp. Adore, baby.
I've been seeing everybody with that blueberry one that she's got out coming.
I know. I got to get my hands on that. That blueberry something sounds really, really
You know what? I am not a blueberry fan, but if Dawn is mixing it, I guarantee it's going to be.
I'll vape anything Dawn mixes.
Yep.
And I'm vaping on that on my Mutation X version 4 on my 180-watt Arctic Dolphin something or another. And then I got a few other toys that are up through here. Again, if we get to the 50 like we normally do, it says 55 are watching, so make sure you stick around during the show. We're going to give away another 60-milliliter bottle of this Turbo Roar, which is actually a lemon custard from Boosted. We're going to give that away tonight. And then we also got the two $20 gift codes, one from Steam Juice, our other channel sponsor, and then we also got another $20 gift code from Diggs Elixir. So make sure you stick around for that. And you know, we're here for fun. So that's it. And before we get too far into the show, let's try not to talk about politics. Let's let that go for tonight.
110% agreed.
Speaking of politics, I love your hat, Derek.
Oh, thanks, man.
And your shirt. It's amazing, dude. You just had
Oh,
to
thanks, buddy. Yeah. Vaping Swag. You can get them at Vaping Swag, man. These are the best shirts out there.
I should have worn mine tonight, damn it.
I was
Really good.
I had my hoodie on, but I just got too hot.
No, I like the shirt. I love everything that Shay makes, but you know, I don't like saying like cuss words just because I'm around kids. And I just wish he would actually just do the vaping is safer than smoking for some people that just don't want.
He does have the two lines,
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh,
He
does
does
he?
have the two. He has the adult line, and then he also has the other. Like you see the one I have. Mine doesn't say fuck the
Okay.
FDA. It just says vaping is
It's
safer.
than smoking.
But he
No.
also he does have the one that does not say fuck FDA.
There you go. Sorry, I haven't been to the site lately. Cash has been down, and I don't like to shop when cash is down.
Yeah, I know how that is. I've been trying to be a good boy for the last couple months, only because it just got to be a good boy.
So,
I'm not going to be a good boy.
Vape goodbye till January 1st. You want to talk about struggle?
I am here today, Tommy, to plead to all of your viewers to please vote for me for fucking whatever reason. I don't care. I just want your vote. Just vote for me. Give me your vote.
I think Beauty wants to come on and do some boob showing. I think she said.
Oh, damn.
She's
Yes.
looking fun at me.
Yeah.
If she shows her boobs, I'll show mine.
That's
Right
it.
there.
That's it.
Right?
We'll all go topless.
Right?
wait a minute. What?
You already agreed, Ro. I talked to you about it earlier, remember?
Remember,
Yep,
Ro?
Ro's in. I didn't talk to her about it earlier, by the way. I was just totally joking.
Natty, you got a lot of people that would vote
After
for you.
11 o'clock. You know what happens after 11 o'clock.
What happens after 11, you know.
Right?
We get a little freaky deaky. Oh, there's my
That's
baby
right.
girl Moxley.
Come on up in here, Christine, so I can sing that song we were singing earlier today.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite juice, Derek?
My favorite juice? That's a tough one, man. I got a lot of favorites.
If
That
you can
you
only have one for the rest of
That
your
you
vacation.
make.
Pancake Man. That would have to be my favorite.
Really? You wouldn't choose
really?
one of your own?
Man.
No, I mean I love my own e-liquid, but that you know, that's not authentic if I go ahead and plug it off my favorite e-liquid, you know.
But then again, you can look at it two ways, though. I mean, if it's good enough for you to vape every day, that says a lot. That's not just for you. I mean, that says a lot. If you could make your own juice, like I have my own DIY that I vape daily, every day, and I could vape that every single day. So yes, I mean, I feel, you know, it sounds like you're shamelessly plugging yourself if you picked your own juice, but you designed that juice for something that you would enjoy. So I don't feel like you're really not being bad about plugging that.
Right. It's tough to pick one e-liquid though, because you know, if I had to pick one e-liquid, it's just tough. Like, you know, I got the Granny's Pie, Yogurt Man, and Pancake Man. I really like my favorite three. So if I had to pick, those would be the three that I would go with. So most definitely, yeah. There's others too. Like I just got onto this one. What is it? Jam Monster.
Oh, I have heard good things about that one.
It's definitely up there. It's really good. Really good.
I want that bottle.
Moxley says licky licky.
Yep.
I have the 60 ml bottles, but they don't compare to those.
Yeah, these only come in, I think, only hundreds. I think they only come in hundreds.
No, they come in 60s.
They do?
Yeah, 60s, 30s, 15s, all that stuff.
This one comes in those?
Well, no, the smaller ones by Gorilla.
Oh, yeah.
60. Here's a 60.
Yeah, the Gorilla bottles. Yep. Yeah, I was talking about
The juice company itself. But
Yeah, the
they
e-liquid.
could if they wanted to, but they just, it's so good you want the bigger bottles.
Definitely. I don't do 30s and 15s anymore. I need 60 and up.
Yeah,
Isn't it kind of funny how you started out with buying 15 mils and then you sit there and just gradually go, no, I have to have at least 60 mils or more.
Yep.
Yeah, well, Nick, we also were running freaking Eagle tanks that held only like freaking 3 mils of juice.
Exactly.
Right.
But
We
also,
weren't
you know,
into the Alien Claptons anymore either back then either, you know?
but like when juice companies like send you juice and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I get upset if they send anything lower than a 30 mil. Just because if you want an honest review of testing it and seeing how it is on a daily vape, you know, if you're putting it in a tank and an RDA, you know, you're doing half and half. So
Right.
proper at least 30, at least 15, you know, 15 is okay, but you know, by the time I get to the review, you know, the bottle's gonna be gone.
30 is the new 15, you know. 60 is the new 30.
Yeah.
It really is. It is so true, man. Moxley, if you're still out there, check your Facebook Messenger, please.
I
We got
love,
strep and a stomach bug.
I love the way she
Ouch.
says dick. She says dick. Oh, it's got a nice solid
Her
dick.
pajamas. But that's okay.
That's great. That's awesome. Even better. I love Moxley. Stop taking your vitamins.
Yeah, I would, but as far as an all-day vape, I would bore everybody. Everyone knows what my favorite fucking juice is of all
I don't
time.
know
So
what it is, Big Natty. Let me know, man.
Strawberry.
it's either Siren Song / Ohm's Vapes Strawberry Blonde. They're the same thing.
Or Bub's Backy.
Or Above's Back. That's my tobacco. Yeah, them two. Yes, I could vape them forever and never get sick of them, ever.
There's some people out there that vape one e-liquid only all day, every day. Like Turk vapes one e-liquid. I'm like, dude, I can't send you my e-liquid. He's like, nah, man. So many people hit me up. I vape one e-liquid only. I'm like, damn. Don't you get sick of that shit?
That's why. That's one reason why it's kind of hard on me to do a lot of juice reviews on my channel, because I'm kind of like that. I have a few get my go-to juices, and like one of them, most of the panel probably knows, but my go-to juice, I ripped the label off of it, but it's Pin Up Betty, and I'll vape that shit all day, every day.
Betty Chill. Oh yeah.
Forever. And so that's why it's hard for me to kind of want to do juice reviews, but I'm so backed up on juice reviews. But I was going to ask, since we were kind of talking about juice, I know, you know, some of the people on the panel here are reviewers for premium vape supply. What, if y'all have tried it, what is your opinion on this Quench e-liquid?
The Quench is better than the other company they sent. These,
yeah, I almost threw up with that one.
These, the Pampa.
Yeah, I didn't like those.
These are really, like, I don't know. It has a bad taste.
It does.
And know what? And they really need to check their quality control on their bottles, because my cap keeps on popping off, and it'll be just sitting there, and I don't even touch it. It just pop.
Well,
What is with all these fake accounts? Seriously.
What do y'all think about the labeling though on this Quench bottle?
I don't like it.
I don't either. It looks so much like a Gatorade bottle. Like I can't get over it. I
Well,
like
it's
the
not
juice.
It's not that it looks like a Gatorade bottle. It's the fact that they dyed the juice to look like the label juice on the label.
Yeah, I get that too. I mean, I don't know though. It's just I guess it just looks too much like a Gatorade bottle to me.
It does look a Gatorade bottle.
It gets on my nerves.
The thing is, though, that honeydew, I literally had to take my Pharaoh and rinse it completely out. Even after I changed out the wick, it literally permeates your device. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's very, very strong.
So if you don't
Yeah,
like honeydew, fuck that.
Yeah, it is a very strong honeydew.
I've enjoyed it. I like a lot of strong vapes though, but I've enjoyed this a lot. I don't know, man. Like when I did a review on it, I just don't know if I can get past the label. It's just
Well, you know that they're missing
picky.
stuff too.
You're
They're missing
all
stuff.
you're really about the labels?
I am, man. Like I just don't think it's in good taste to make labels that look like other shit on the market that, you know, like I don't know. And it also says like, you know, quench your vape thirst and stuff like that. I just think it's just a little bit over, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just like more subtle, more subtle, what I would consider adult branded e-liquid. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
See,
like
I
some of these
care
other
more
juices-
about the e-liquid inside the bottle. I don't care what's on the label.
Right.
You know? But I do not like the companies that make it look all great and dandy, and then you taste it, it tastes like shit.
Yeah,
That's the stuff
and
that bothers me.
I
Yeah,
understand
like, what
that.
the fuck? If you spent less money on the labeling and the bottling, you could put it into the quality of your fucking juice.
Right. All right.
So I don't think it's. I just don't think it's a good look, especially for us in the FDA when we're making vape bottles look like Gatorade labels. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like it's a good look. But like some of these other juices I got to review, like I got a big problem with some of them, man, because they look like fucking cartoon labels, and I'm just not about that. You know?
You're not gonna like mine, then, man. You ain't gonna like mine, brother.
I can't even hardly see it.
It's a cartoon character.
A cartoon character of a yogurt.
But is it like a cartoon character that's on TV?
No, but no.
That's where some people have different opinions on that. Some people don't see a problem with it, and that's fine. Just my opinion is I don't think it's a good look to make the shit look like it's for a kid to mess with. But that's just me. Other people have different opinions, you know. But I don't think that looks like bad. I've seen some that look pretty bad, like with
I've gotten some shit for it. I just don't care, you know. Like I look at it as like we're all adults. I kind of focus more on the e-liquid, and the dude was like, "How does this look?" Shit, yeah, sure, throw it on. I don't really care what it looks like. I want the juice to be on point, and kind of put that on there. You know, I'm looking about changing it, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't change it. I would leave it the way it is.
You really can't though, can you, Derek?
I could change it. Yep.
Okay, I was curious on that if you could or not, because I don't know if that would change anything.
No, no, I got the rights to. I can change the labeling on it.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah,
But for real, like, mad respect for you on that, with more or less like what you say, and just wanting to worry about the juice more than label. I got mad respect for you for that, because there's a lot of people, like you said, that want to make the product look amazing and the product is shit, you know. And so like, I would rather have good juice with maybe a kind of edgy kind of label that I might not like, but you know, as long as the juice is good, I'm for that too. So I got respect for you on that.
And there's a lot of people out there that, you know, everybody has different opinions on everything, you know. So if you make something that looks right, that doesn't market to children, or doesn't do this, it doesn't do that, everybody's going to have some type of complaint over anything you make, because everybody's so diverse. So it's really, I kind of feel it's really on doing what you want to put out there. And somebody, some clique or some genre or demographic will enjoy what you made. And some people will hate it. Some people will love it. And, you know, that's kind of how I feel about it anyways.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I hear you.
But, yeah, I could definitely tone it down to make it less, you know, towards children, I guess, you know.
Yeah. To be completely honest with you, though, like, I know I started talking about that. I don't watch a ton of reviewers, so I had no idea you had a juice of your own that had labels like that. I didn't want you to think I was like calling you out.
No. I know.
I had no idea.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good, buddy.
All right.
Was that actually somebody in the chat that actually had the same name as Ambitious?
Yeah, he's got the same one. He's came in as Greg. He's came in as Vaping Chronicles. And
yeah, he's one of the haters, last trolls.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I just seen your kind of logo thing, and it kind of confused me for a second.
Yeah.
All you have to do is when you see it
in the chat, but you gotta let that shit roll off your back, you know.
Yeah. I just got confused for 1 second.
Ambition
when you see it, Nikki, just go over the name. Hover over the name. If it comes up as 0 subscribers, I just boot him.
Yeah, Robbie Vapes is another one.
There's a dude that came out with the you know, there's people that probably do it to other people. They came out with a channel of mine, my logo, my name, and he started commenting on all my comments, like saying pretty negative things, like kind of offended people. But so you guys got to look out for that as well. There's a lot of people out there that do that. So you guys probably know anyways, but
And
Oh, dude,
that-
I'm a
that is
troll
not-
magnet, man. I'm
Yeah,
a
that
troll
one
magnet.
wasn't a Robbie Vapes because I'm subscribed to Robbie Vapes, and that one I'm not. So
All right.
No, and the sad thing is you got to really think of it like this, like what kind of person has the time in their day to troll someone's channel and make fake names and shit? Like, what kind of person is that?
somebody that has no life.
That's somebody that like
Robbie made a troll account of his own name.
yeah.
That would
like-
be fun.
That's somebody that I couldn't like have a beer with. You know what I'm saying? Like someone that has that kind of time, man, they must do nothing in their life at all.
Nothing.
Well, that's you know. Well, no, I don't want to say it because I make dog biscuits and e-juice in the same place. So.
That's okay. I do builds that are gonna blow up in people's faces.
yeah.
Oh God! But check it out, Derek. I don't think Derek has seen it though. So I did go and find the lady, and I actually had her make some dog bones for me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So it trolled the trolls, and they got pissed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That is awesome.
it's pretty funny, man.
That is funny.
So, to Derek, what got you into wanting to do your convicted vapes? I love that one. Thank you, Beauty. Got you wanting to do your own juice line.
There he is.
I followed you for a long time on your reviews and everything. It's just you know, what got you over to get you want to do your juices?
That's a tough one, man. I kind of wanted to do a juice line for about a year, for a while now, and I just, you know, there's a lot of e-liquid out there that says it's one thing and it's not identical to the description, or they have this long name of this delicate, beautiful, ripe, watery peach with this blown over the water cream that will just, you know, knock you off your senses. And, you know, I just wanted something like, you know, right to the description, easy, you know what it is, and have it be identical to the description that people can enjoy.
Mhm.
And it took me a long time to, you know, get it going. It took about a year to kind of get it from idea to, you know, on a product line. But I wanted some e-juice that I enjoy, that I could vape all day, and people have the same palate as me. So I kind of wanted to, you know, maybe have it so everybody could kind of just enjoy some e-liquid. And I came out with those 3 flavors. I'm coming out with another flavor, probably maybe in like a month or so. I got to keep that on the hush-hush. But, yeah, you know, I just kind of wanted to make some good e-liquid. And, you know, Rocket Man, like, they got rid of their sweetness in One Hit Wonder. They got rid of all their sweetness. So people were upset about that. They were like, you know, Rocket Man was awesome. They got rid of the sweetness. We don't like it anymore. It kind of ruined it. So I kind of wanted, and then people would say, I wish I had strawberry. So I came out with Yogurt Man, which is just like Rocket Man with strawberry and the sweetness, and people love it. I mean, I'm sold out of it right now.
Nice.
So, you know, then I got another flavor. You know, those Little Debbie's? I don't know if you guys have ever had them, but they're called Little Debbie's. They're like little oatmeal cream pies that that I've ate when I was a kid. I could eat a whole box for $1.79. I could just eat the whole box.
I was about to ask you, who do you think you're talking to? Look at my ass. I don't know, Little Debbie. Are you serious?
Yeah, right.
Well, it's not Little Debbie, it's Fat Deborah.
Right. So I wanted a flavor like that because nothing's out on the market like that. And so I did that flavor. And then what was it? French Dude? I think French Dude by Vape Breakfast Classics had a pretty good French with blueberry, but I don't really like blueberry. But I like, you know, the French toast. I liked the e-liquid, so I came out with French Man that had banana instead of blueberry. And that's kind of how it came about, really. Just, you know, it is what it is. But people are enjoying it, and that's what I'm happy about. You know.
Very, very cool. Hang on a minute there.
Oh, jeez. Another God, he's got everybody, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you got
What? What happened?
another
Got a
one.
bunch of
Heathen,
polls.
Yeah. it was
Heathen,
another-
swag. They got all of you guys.
Ethan usually comes in here though.
Yeah, but when you hover over their
but
name,
that-
you see
it's zero subscribers.
Oh, sorry, Christine's just faster at it than me.
Yeah, if you don't have a subscriber, then it's yeah.
I think
That looks like
Christine.
the real Greg there. He's got 31 subscribers.
I think Christine's taking out her frustration of being sick on these fools. Unleash the beast, baby.
Can
Let
I
me
do
whack my wrench.
Can I do like you guys and change the screen it off for myself or no?
I don't know if you can
No.
on this.
Oh.
No,
That was-
not on Hangouts.
I've done muted Natty. I've done muted myself, and when I switched screens, everything went crazy. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, that mute
No.
thing that moves you around, that's only in Zoom. That'll move you around like that.
I had it very small, so it was really weird. Anyway. So
Not
the basic-
dear Addy, too.
Oh
Really.
gosh, they really showing there.
That's awesome. Wow. You guys are amazing. You guys are like freaking snipers, man. Pew, pew, pew.
And that's one of the reasons why I have who I have on the panel, and that's why everybody gets to rent the ones that do have it, because shit
You
doesn't
know what,
happen.
Christine and them is on the wall. Her vision is not bad, but you know she might be sick tonight, but her vision is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oops. It says don't ban Addie, but Addie don't have no subbies.
That's it. So,
Sorry.
hey,
Yeah.
Angelica, haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been, Mama? Haven't seen her in forever.
Mhm.
I see her on Instagram, but I haven't seen her on any of the shows.
Yeah, she hadn't been around lately. It's good to see her.
Where's Jack? Smells of him. Oh yeah, I think probably Jack. It does smell of Jack. Smells of Jack.
Out there, what's going on, Manny? Again, thank you. Thank you to every one of you veterans out there. Truly, I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
We don't need a fake beauty because the simple fact that she's just enough. We don't need more than one.
Yeah, why would we need a fake? Why would we need a fake
Yeah,
when we got
Fox
the
is
real
gonna
one?
come on.
When I asked you that, Derek, I was actually asking about the juice that you make. What's your favorite that you make?
Oh, the favorite I make is Yogurt Man. That's probably most definitely my favorite.
Now, is
It's
that a Greek
not.
yogurt or a sweet yogurt?
It's just like Rocket Man with strawberry. The older version that's sweet. Just,
Okay, I don't. I just don't like Greek yogurts. for
It's
some
not
reason.
Greek, not at all.
Okay.
It's a nice
up.
like,
Thumbs up for that one on you.
what's the yogurt? Yofle? Not Yof. Wow, brain fart.
Yo play.
Yo,
play.
play.
It's like that kind of.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Seven.
Kudos to you on that one because
Oh, man.
everybody went to the Greek style, and I just don't like that bite that a Greek
I don't either.
gives. I hate it.
I do not like that bite. I agree.
What? Brain fat.
I mean, I'd rather bite the yogurt, not let the yogurt bite me. Okay, that's
I'm not big on the yogurts. I don't know what it is. I will eat the fuck out of some yogurt, but yogurt vapes I just can't get with them.
I like the yo play type. You know what I'm saying? You know, fruit at the bottom, great. But when you got the Greek where it's so like bittery,
Bitter?
Yeah.
it's
Sour.
almost drying. It's almost like they put like a gummy flavor in it, you know, that just dries. It's almost like if it has a peach fuzz in it and it's just drying your tongue out, you know.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't Big Natty. I wasn't too much into yogurts either, but man, just like that Rocket Man got me in the Juicy Ohms Omgurt really got me on yogurts, and you have to just get like your palate. I don't know. It's for some people. It's not for others. But
Right. Well, that's the wonderful thing about this whole industry of vaping is because there is 15 trillion different juices out there. You know, there's something for everybody.
Right.
You know.
right.
But the only thing is that if you stop the sampling, You know what I'm saying? In some places, then they don't know what they're getting. That's just my thing, you know, like
Yeah,
New
but-
Jersey.
Years are important.
Then I think people are gonna stick to the flavors that they know, and they're not gonna really.
Right. Yeah.
Go
And then
on.
they don't, they don't go out and try.
And then it's just gonna stop all the, new manufacturing of new flavors. You know.
Yeah. Randall said, "Come on, Big Natty, you know you like that creamy stuff." And I said, "You know it, baby. Creamy stuff all up in my mouth hole."
Doc in the house.
Yep. Big
Cigar.
dog. What's up?
Dog. Oh, Derek, I had to show you a little picture of little Natty before I became Big Natty.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Nice.
Look at that, all no hair on the face, nothing.
Just a baby face.
That boot camp pose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that boot camp shit, man.
That's right.
Oh, Bobby says he ordered your yogurt man and went through it.
And he went through. So he says it's not out. It's still on your website that it's still available.
Yeah, the website's kind of like down right now. It's up, but it doesn't take orders. I'm in the process of fixing it.
It took his order. It said it took his order and it went through.
What, just now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Hopefully that was your site, huh?
Right. Not a
Bobby
fake
Toomey.
site.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
troll site, man. Shit.
Troll site.
Trolls are getting really serious now, man. Tommy, have you tried Armageddon, Tommy?
No, I have not.
A buddy of mine makes it, and man, it's fantastic. I'll get you some as soon as I can, man. This stuff's pre-steeped for 2 months before it comes out to you. And I just forgot to mention it earlier, so I do apologize. But it's fantastic. This is a double lemon bar.
Oh, that
And
sounds
it's
good.
just, it's fantastic, man. It's made in an ISO 8 lab.
Nice.
Great. Good stuff.
Now that is the lab that's without the dog bones, right?
Yeah, lab without the dog bones. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see what Doc wrote? Natty. Natty be pipping the Cracker Jack.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's right, boy. I thought you knew. ain't like these little wimpy ass kids now gotta wear freaking blue camis and shit. And we can't wear bell bottoms. No, fuck you. Hope you drown. Non-swimming bastards. Big ass crybabies. We can't get tased when we cross the equator because it might hurt my feelings. No, I got my ass beat with shillelaghs for freaking 4 hours, damn it.
Shillelaghs.
You know what they say, Natty? Everything gets better with age.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Not these little wimpy ass people we got in the military. Wimps. Big ass babies crying all the damn time. Oh, don't hurt me. Don't hit me in the shoulder when you tack my crow on. It might bruise my arm.
Yeah, that's the bad thing, man. Because you either have that or you have some fucking killers. There's not really any in between in the military that I know. Like I knew one guy, one of my friends that went in the military, and he was a pretty big pansy, man, and he stayed that way all the time. Then I know two guys that were friends of a friend, and they're some killers, man, like some crazy ass killers. There's just some people that was meant to be in the military, you know. There's just some people that were meant to buff up other people.
All right.
Absolutely.
I mean, just I mean, we've all got our little war stories, but I mean, if half these little kids in the military had to go through the bullshit I went through during the Gulf War, they would scream, cry, and freaking run away from the Navy so fast make your head spin.
Yeah.
When you're down there in a freaking 200 and something degree freaking engine room wearing a freaking vest with ice packs that have to get changed out every 5 minutes because it's that damn hot. These little freaking kids can't freaking handle that shit nowadays.
Oh, no.
No, they got to be in an air conditioned control room and shit on these nuke ships and the fuck out of here.
You know what they used to do too? There was a couple times when we were about to go on deployment, like a 6 month deployment to you know, Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever. Dudes used to take 45-pound weight. What do they call it? I don't know the exact name. I'm having a brain fart again. You know, the weight things that, you know, you lift weights with, the dumbbells, like the big ones, you know? They take one, they put it on the bottom of the knee, they take another 45 pound, they smash their knee so they wouldn't go on deployment. You believe that shit?
Wow.
And there was a couple girls that got pregnant so they wouldn't go on deployment. They had a kid so they wouldn't go on deployment. It's crazy.
Right?
Crazy, man. If you sign that shit, you got to handle that shit. Period. You know? That was crazy, man.
Saying.
That was crazy.
Well, change 120. No, when I say when I say it was over 200 degrees in the engine room, truth, and I was on a amphibious. Yeah, I was on a small amphibious assault ship. We had 2 engine rooms, forward and aft. Each engine room had a 600-pound boiler. Now, there's other ships that have 1,200-pound boilers. Now, mind you, we had thermostats that hang in front of the air vent. The thermostat in front of the air vent was 120 degrees. You step away from the air vent, it's well over 200 degrees. And you had to make your rounds. You had to check on equipment. You're working on equipment. You don't always have air vents on you all the time. So you're down there for 6 hours at a time, sweating your balls off.
So technically, you were vaping before VapeR.
Man.
Making his ass off, quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't that?
The sweat would roll down and go.
Look, I'm going to tell you, look, Big Natty got fat because Big Natty got married. But Big Natty had a 6-pack. Big Natty was yoked the fuck up back in the day. Because, I mean, it was a 6-hour workout. Mm-hmm. I mean, 6 hours, 6 on, 6 off. Because the 6 hours you're off, you ate, you took a shower, you went to sleep. Because in 6 hours, guess what? Your ass was up, back down there in that engine room. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days until you hit port and hook up to shore power.
And you ask Natty to go into a sauna nowadays, and he says, "Hell to the no."
Hell to the motherfucking no. Well, because let's put it this way, my quick little Gulf War story, we lost power to the ship to the point where they didn't even have control over the ship. They couldn't even steer the ship. So the thermometers literally jumped from 120 to over 250 degrees. Imagine holding a lighter in front of your face. That's what it felt like. And we had old school electric generators. Well, they were steam powered, but you had to crank the lube oil pump by hand. It wasn't that, push the electric button and starts the lube oil pump. So you had to get the oil going and circulating through the machine, cranking it by hand while you're trying to open up the steam valve to get the turbine running out of line. Me and my homeboy were down there for 45 minutes trying to restart these generators on a residual steam that was still in the pipes to try to get power back to the ship. We get the shits running. We get the power going. We look at each other. We high-five each other. We bump chests and all this shit. Next thing you know, we start to walk out the engine room. The lights go out. And I'm not talking about on the ship. I'm talking, poop, passed out. We wake up, I don't know how many hours later. We're up in the Corman's Bay. Rectal thermometer up our asses, freaking IVs everywhere, and we're packed in ice like fucking fish. And literally, they told us if we would have been in there another 5 minutes, they would have been zipping us up in body bags.
Wow. Carbon monoxide or something?
No, it's just fucking heat, just dehydrated. 200 and something degrees, and you're down there for almost an hour. Dude, I mean, you literally were, imagine just sitting in an oven. We were cooking to death. And all me and him got for all that was a letter of accommodation from the fucking admiral. Fuck you. Can I get a medal? Can I get a medal? Trust me.
Can I get a pay raise, please?
I know something. I kept that piece of paper. I got all my stuff in my briefcase. I still got that letter. Damn right.
I got rid of everything, man. I threw everything away. I dyed my hair green. I got my hair pierced. I grew my hair out. I was going crazy when I got the fuck out of the military. military, man. You can't tell me no more what to do. Fuck that. Let me get some long hair.
Oh shit. That's
awesome.
classic. I'd have loved to see that, dude.
And now I'm like, damn, dude, why did I throw all that shit out, man? I should have kept it.
Yeah, I kept my Dixie cup. I kept one jumper blue top. I kept a scarf. Of course, all my medals and all that kind of shit. And that's it. You know, of course, you know, my certificates for crossing the equator and all that other bullshit we did. And
Shell back.
you know, shell bag, yeah, I kept all that stuff. Like I said, that's all that stuff's in my briefcase with my DD214s and all that dental records and all that bull crap. But that's the only thing I kept. Yeah, everything else in my sea bag, I threw that shit away.
Yeah.
No need for it anymore.
That sea bag, man.
Oh, I couldn't put that jumper blue top on if you paid me. I look like a stuffed summer sausage right now if I tried to put that damn thing on. I don't think I get my arm. I don't think I get my arms in that damn thing right now. It's a whole lot more natty, a lot less top.
We can see your religion is what you're talking about.
That's right. That thing, that fucker be so tight you can see my soul.
So during our conversations there, we had another lovely guest pop in there. Why don't we all introduce and bring in Moxley, and she can say hello to everyone and tell everybody where she's at. Thank you, Moxley, for joining us.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Hey, Mama.
What's up to everybody, Global Vape fam? I'm Mox, down at the bottom of the world over here in New Zealand. And yeah, thought I'd come say hi, y'all.
Very, very cool.
What's up, hot mama?
It's awesome to have you here. Make sure you keep your schedule open in December. We're going to be having a all ladies night, except for me. I'll be on the panel. But we're going to be having all ladies night. And it's going to be coming up in December. It's going to be hopefully you. We got Nikki. We got Rochelle. We're going to have Christine. If you guys are familiar with Vaping with the Vape Ladies, they're going to be coming on. Probably have K Vapes on there. I have a special guest that she's working out her schedule that I think everybody will really enjoy on that one. But yeah, we're going to have coming up in December. We're going to have an all panel of all ladies. It's going to be all ladies night out. And
do you have a date for that yet?
What's that, hon? I only got one good ear and I was listening to something else.
Do you have a date for that yet, honey?
It's going to be probably the second week of December, I'm thinking. That's what one of them is when they got their opening for. So, but my other ladies, I'm sure I can squeeze in any time. So hopefully we can get you in to come in. And like I said, I'm hoping it's going to be the second week. I'm trying to get it before Christmas, but if not, maybe we can do it right after Christmas.
That could work because my last show of the year is the 12th of December. So your guys' Sunday, the 11th.
All right, cool. So hopefully that'll work out for our schedule. That'd be awesome because, like I said, I really want to get an all ladies, just get a whole panel of all ladies and let y'all just have some fun and talk about everything that y'all do and your ladies. I could be big pimp and I have all the women around me.
Now, either you gotta dress up as pimp style, or you gotta dress up as a lady.
I'll probably come in as a pimp. I have my hat already, so.
Mox, I love you.
How you doing, darling? It's great to see you.
You too, right?
She's got big kisses. She's got big kisses.
Great. It's great to see all of you. I always love coming to say hi to everybody over there.
Mox the Fox. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, you sweet talker, you.
Check all y'all. Back up. I get first dibs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already said that I'm looking for a place to live and a place to work down in New Zealand. So y'all back the fuck up.
I hear that's where all the billionaires are going to escape everything. So I'm coming too.
There's quite a few people that I hear are keen on coming down here, and Yeah, I'd love to have all of y'all come stay, but my house is only big enough for so many, and I've got 3 housemates as it is.
That's all right. Then we can just stack each other on top of one another.
I will live in a tent in the backyard, honey. I don't give a damn.
No, Daddy's like, I get the bottom, you get the top.
I don't know if I'd want to be the one on the bottom. I like to sleep in my belly.
Well,
Oh,
if
no,
you're
I
on
don't know about
belly
that.
and Daddy's,
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work with me and Daddy. I don't know about
That's
that.
all right. I got a way to get rid of Tommy. I'll just order me a big couple of Crave cases from White Castles and have them shipped down to New Zealand and scarf down about 15 White Castles one night.
you might
be
get,
tired.
you might,
He'll be tired of my ass, literally.
yeah, but you might be scaring Moxley away too. Then.
If he
Well,
farts one
maybe-
more time, shoot him on my command.
No, they're all going to sit there and try to vape to cover up the stench.
Giz is in the house.
Is there? What's
Maybe
going
when
on, my
I,
man?
what up, Gizzy? Maybe when I get my property, because I'm looking to buy a piece of land at the moment, you guys can come and park up or get a row of house buses, and they can be my guest rooms.
We can build. Look, we can build a vaping compound. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Be
Like a hippie compound without all the smell.
right.
Yeah.
A commune.
right.
Vaping Swag asks, do they have Taco Bell where you live? Oh, nope. Can't. Yep. There you go.
Taco Bell give you a damn heart attack.
There's Taco Bell in Australia, but not in New Zealand.
That's racist.
Well, they just don't want you run into the border. Come on.
Swag said, "Oh hell no."
You could get on a 2 to 3 hour plane ride if you wanted to go have some Taco Bell in Australia.
Like, here, just try the vape, man. It's our vape commune, man. So cool. We make our own juice, man. Dog bones and shit. Fucking amazing, bro. What's your favorite flavor build, guys? Flavor build.
We make
Build?
VG out of Brussels sprouts, man.
I just get Yeti coils. Those are the best flavor builds.
Derek, you got one?
Flavor build?
Yeah.
James Muckland Alien Claptons, baby. That's it right there.
Tomas?
My favorite flavor build is anything that I put in a fucking mod and drip juice on.
Yep.
That's my favorite build at the time.
Nice.
I got some goon food in my goon here from Yeti, and sweet ass freaking coils here.
Yeti has coals.
Yeah, he's got coals.
Coals. He's got coals.
Wow. Coals.
Yeah, coals.
You got to get the
Yeah.
goon food.
Got them there, Yeti calls. Oh. calls. Get your calls and your propane from Yeti.
Yeah, Yeti
Can I
couldn't make it
just,
for anybody that's out there. Couldn't make it tonight. He wanted to spend time with his wife and do his anniversary thing. Imagine that. He wanted to pick his wife over us.
You wanted to get some. That's
Yeah.
why.
Like Hack's been having some internet problems.
You need to hack the internet company.
What you got, Moxley? What you showing there, girl?
Okay.
I can't see it. Present her, Tommy.
I'm gonna hang on. There we go. I present you, Mama.
What is it?
How come it ain't presenting? There we go. How come?
Oh, hang on, oh my god, my camera in my hand. Jesus. So I got a new toy. This is one of my new toys, a AV timekeeper.
Oh, nice.
And I've got my Limitless Original on it at the minute. I want to show you guys my new toys. I've got lots of new things lately. I don't have a battery in it this second, but I can. I got a recoil on V-Guard.
Nice.
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 And right at the minute, I've got it on my keyboard. No, not on my keyboard. On my Tesla even. I got the dude.
Now, how do you feel about wicking on that? Because I've heard mixed. It's a bitch to wick on, or it's easy to wick on.
You're talking about the dude.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
I don't like
Hello.
ADDICTIVE.
You don't like it?
So,
No. The building on this thing is it's got good flavor, but building on it, the collet system it spins, so it doesn't really get a solid connection on the leads of it. And if you put a little notch, like on the Velocity IDA, if you put that notch on the collet system on the deck, I think it would be a good IDA, but this thing has significant voltage drop as well. So if you like mechanical mods, I definitely wouldn't use this on a mechanical mod because your voltage drop would be substantially low. But I don't like this IDA, to be honest. That's just me. It is subjective. I did review it, but there's a lot of good IDAs out there. I feel like you kind of rushed it, IMO. You know?
Yeah, I think they actually rushed it too, because that's all I don't own it, but I've heard a lot of people complain about it, and that's the same feeling I get, is they rushed it out too fast for it.
That's one to get right there, Tommy. The Apocalypse IDA.
Yeah, I got that coming.
That's the goon killer. I love my goon, but it's a little better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the Goon LP's coming out as well. I'm wicked excited for the Goon LP.
Yeah, I seen some pictures of it on Instagram onto that.
Yeah, it should be coming out the end of the month, roughly.
Tommy, did you see the Lost Art Goon?
No, I didn't.
No, it's amazing, man. They only got one left.
Really?
Lost Art Goon?
Yeah, it's a Lost Art Edition Goon. That's $224.99.
That's just ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
Let me look this shit up, man.
Yeah, I'll give you guys the link
What else did you get, Mox?
in chat.
Yeah, sorry, Mox. I didn't mean to jump on you. Sorry about that.
I just had to ask because it's either people really love it or they hate it, and I just was interested in your opinion.
oh, totally. I'm still making up opinions. I've only had builds in. I got the dude and the recoil at the same time. Ryan sent them to me, and I only had builds in them for a couple days now, so still figuring them out. I can't recall if I showed you guys my other newest mod that I got as a waffle win, and it arrived live on TJ's show the other last week.
Which one is it? The purple one or the red one?
Yeah,
that's the one I want to steal from you.
Yeah. My D-Box.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yes, she is. I seen when you were posting the pictures on too, and I was like, "Oh, that's so sexy looking."
Yeah, and it's perfect size for
I was
my
gonna
hand.
say it has a nice contour to it too, so it fits nice in your hand like that.
Right, hang on. I was just about to redraw it, but just for a size comparison. And that is a dual bed compared to a single bed. This is only a single bed. This is a 75-watt mod.
Nice.
I love it, and I actually love this splash of blue, having my blue sleeve on the team. Against that, I've named her Phoenix. I mean, why wouldn't you? Look at that. I mean, yeah, flames.
That's beautiful.
Ooh, speaking of Phoenix, she's Harry Potter fans. I cannot wait for the new Fantastic Beasts to come out Wednesday. I know I'm probably too old for that, but I'm going to be waiting in line to get in there. Like I did with every Harry Potter release. I'm a freak. I know. I don't care.
No, they're awesome movies. I love them too. They're great.
Hey, Jeff. I'm sorry. I was just gonna. Jeff Jacobs had talked to me earlier today on another show, and he was asking about the MyJet. Bro, you got one too.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking about getting one for his dad. I really think this is actually a great one for someone that's just coming off from cigarettes, because it's got such a tight draw, and you can actually. I'm running a 70-30 in this here, And
I've got an 80-20 in mine. And what I like about it is if you know how a lot of people have the oral fixation, you can actually get this because I vape it just like this.
Yep.
There's no button, it won't misfire in your pocket. But the way they did the coil, you get the flavor because it's got that 7-wrap canthal with the organic cotton. It lays this way with a nice airflow on top. The only gripe I have about this is how hard it is to get the cartridge off of it once it's on here. This one is the one that's giving me trouble. The other one I didn't have any trouble, but it's also cool because if you're trying to get somebody off smoking, they're going to start pre-building these with juices in them. You're going to get like Ruthless. You're going to get One Hit Wonder.
Base Jam. There's like 10 of them that are going to be doing the pods for this.
And I've noticed that after like 5 hits, the draw actually gets a little easier. So, but I've got absolutely zero coughing on it. Sometimes when you first start, these tight draws, you get a little cough. I don't get any of that. I really love it. And the battery life's phenomenal.
The battery, but if you notice, there's three holes that are on here. But I mean, the one center one is the one where you get your draw from. Mm-hmm. And after I do the review, I'm going to mod that out and make that hole a little bit bigger so you can actually get a little bit of better airflow onto it. It's right on the side, on the short side. There's 3 marks there, and the center one has a hole in the middle of it. Yeah, I'm going to drill that out a little bit so I can get a little bit more airflow, and I bet you this thing would really kick up a notch. You see that mark that I'm seeing?
Smart ass.
Huh?
She's being a smart ass.
Oh. But yeah, Jeff, I wanted to let you know that, yeah, I would definitely recommend this here, especially if he's just coming over and going into vaping. This is actually perfect because you can stick it in your pocket. It's not going to weigh your pocket down. Mm-hmm. And with it, I think it's what, 1,300 mAh, I think it is in here, or 1,100. I forget what the mAh is on to it.
I think it's 1,100.
But it's a perfect design, and you give them the right amount of nicotine. I'm only running 3 nicotine in this, and I'm getting great flavor. And it's not asking me.
No.
I'm not doing anything special. But if it's someone that is just changing over, if they were to throw like a 12 into there or a 6, they would probably be more than satisfied with this here, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Jax is out there. Hey, Jax.
And like we were talking with a few people in the chat and stuff. Everybody's more than welcome to come over to Vape Shack. When you go into Vape Shack and sign up, you can actually click on the left-hand menu. It's a little 3-line dash. It'll have the menu bar. It'll branch out, and you'll see the lounge. And you can come into the lounge and chat with us. There is a passcode. Make sure you copy it, and you'll go into a Zoom room. And we welcome everybody after the show.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Bring your mama, your cousin.
Your mama, your papa, and your sister. No. I'm sorry. Go a little old school. Natty's taking us all back old school.
Bring your mother and your daddy and that brother from the alley. I'm your pusher man.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that brings back memories.
We got
memories
Fretch out there. Hey, Fretch, what's going on?
You ain't that old, Moxley. that's for us old dogs. That's what people that's long in the tooth.
You may be onto something there, Shane.
I know. Fresh told all the trolls to go away. He was coming in chat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, while there's a little break in the action, we do have 51 watching. We got 53 likes. Why don't we do a little giveaway? Let's do this giveaway for this Turbo Roar. It's a 60 milliliter bottle, 3 milligram. This is actually like a lemon custard. 60 milliliter bottle. And when Nikki puts a stop in the room, nobody puts anything until she does start. And then you're going to put a number in between 1 and through 75 when she hits start. Only one entry, please.
Yeah, Manny.
Very confusing for us if we're looking. and whoever is the closest without going over will be it, and whoever does win will have to pay the shipping, which is going to cost you $4 to have it shipped to your door, unless you live in another country, and then it's still either way you're going to be responsible for the shipping. So whenever, Nikki, you are ready, you can put the stop in and then get ready for the
I
start.
already put the stop, but people are not listening to you. They're already putting their numbers.
People, you got to wait till she says start, please.
I can't eat it tonight.
Derek,
Says
how
you
long have you
can't
been
enter.
making liquid?
Say again.
How long have you been making liquid?
I don't really make liquid.
Oh no, I
No.
thought you made something. No.
Yeah, I got the line, but I worked with somebody that makes liquid, and we worked together to. I told him how I wanted it to taste. Went back and forth. I like take a little of this out, do a little bit of that.
Okay.
Paid.
So you've got a mixologist. You've got a
Sorry?
mixologist that works for you.
Yes, because I tried doing it myself, and it is not easy. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time, and I don't think I could get it to taste good. So,
Well, right on, man. That's cool.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what you want, but you can't do it. Absolutely. Find someone that you can work with to do it. Absolutely.
Right.
I know, and it's hard to get Fresh to do anything for you because he's just so busy with everything else. So if he's not doing a DIY, he's doing another show. So
right.
And I put a stop. Well,
right.
I do that so I know where I started and stopped.
All right, so she has to stop in. I'm going to generate the button here 3 times like we always do every week, and whoever the third number that gets picked will be the winner. So good luck, everybody. First number that was drawn.
Is it?
It's white.
40.
40.
40.
Second number.
1.
And the big wiener is
28.
28. Whoever is closest without going over.
27, Angelica.
20.
Yeah, Angelica.
Yay, Angelica. She shows up. She hasn't been here forever, and she shows up and she wins.
Yes, 27
Angelica, just get a hold of me later, and we'll do what we do when we do. We've done this before, so you can just contact me in any way you want, and then I'll send you the link over. Congratulations.
And I had plans to, if I had one, I was going to pivot to her anyway. I'm trying to get in her good graces, just, so she can just show a little more, show me a little more love. That's all.
All right. Congratulations again, like I said, and be looking around. We still got 2 more giveaways for $20 gift codes, one for Steam Juice and one for Diggs Elixir. So make sure we'll do those a little bit later. I just like there was a little bit of break in the action there. Damn, all the fun is gone. All of our trolls have left. What is up?
Tommy, you make e-liquid, right, Tommy?
Yes, I do. I do DIY, and I've actually sold 2 of my recipes to actual mixers that have actually sold 2 of my juices now. So,
oh, right on. Cool. That's pretty awesome. What's the new DIY recipe you've been working on?
I'm actually working on one that Nettie doesn't like. I'm working on a strawberry yogurt. I have actually 6 different strawberry flavors. I'm kind of like Donny MF&G, all strawberry, and I've got a cheesecake one that's one that I had sold. That one is off the chain, and I only make that one once in a while, only for me. Usually, once in a while, I'll send it out to a few of my friends. And then I have the strawberry milkshake. That was another one that was sold, and then, like I said, I mainly love strawberry, so I have the 6 different ones that I actually make consistently all the time for me. And I'm working on one that's actually, it started out as a regular, like a, what was the name of that yogurt that he mentioned earlier? But this one here is more like a Faye. It's a Greek yogurt, but you're not getting all that bitterness in with it. And I've been tweaking that back and forth. So Sweet. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Shane.
I made some of that Red Bull, and it's freaking awesome. It's a simple flavor too. You know, you don't have to use much of anything. But it's just a real simple, easy recipe, quick. You know.
Is that real moonshine, or were you joking on that one?
Oh no, I was totally joking. This is totally this is Red Bull e-juice.
Right.
That's my moonshine, my white lightning right there. Yeah, that's Red Bull.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, when you guys are saying I gotta have at least a 60, I'm like, I agree. I gotta have at least a mason jar.
Yep.
That shit all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
Well, whenever I do decide to start DIYing, I have 12 mason jars, brand new in a box, sitting on the floor right now that I can utilize.
I want to get together with you, Natty, and do some DIY.
I gotta, like I said, I gotta get off my ass eventually and actually buy the stuff that I need to start doing it. Because, like I said, it's basically there's only about 4 or 5 flavors I really want to make. You know, my favorite, all dayers, and that's basically all I want to do. I know some of y'all DIYers love dabbling in all the different stuff. I'm not trying to go down a rabbit hole like that. I'm trying to stay on the sane side of DIY.
Yeah, Randall asked me, Donnie, you making fun of Mississippi? No, actually, I love the accent. I love the accents, and the people are great, actually. But the weather sucks.
Yeah.
Same. I'm in Mississippi. I got apple shine in the fridge. Hell yeah, Randall. Right there, apple shine. Gee, boy.
Down in Mississippi, is shine is like what up in Canada is to maple syrup.
26% off the coupon code for VG sale.
Nice.
Instead of having to stick the spigot in a tree, you stick it in a redneck's belly. And then the shine comes out.
Not for me.
Is
Oh,
shine like the old
Wait a minute, though. I already have
moonshine?
it tap.
Is shine like the old moonshine homebrew alcohol?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really strong alcohol.
No,
Yeah.
it's good for you though.
No.
Yeah, they used to give that to anything that illed you. Give them some shine.
Yeah, well, I'm with you, Tommy, because my tap only makes either lemonade or whipped cream.
That's it, baby.
Just saying.
It's past 12 o'clock.
I'll tell you a little story
I'm
about
sorry.
this today. We had one of our members from the UK in there, and we were just bored. I'm sitting there, sanding walls and stuff, and ready to do some entertaining. And he was going through his vape gear, and he found one of those Abtronic belts, that sends the electrodes into your stomach to make have crunches. And it was a pink one. He goes, "This must be my wife's." I'm like, "Put it on." So he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna put it on my leg." So he puts it on his leg. I'm like, "No, it's gotta make skin contact." So he takes off his pants. Not, we didn't see anything, but takes off the pants. He goes, "Oh, it's shocking me." I'm like, "No, put it on your stomach." So he starts doing it, and he starts making these grunting sounds and like looking like he's constipated. I'm like, that is the closest thing you're gonna get to preterm labor. I'm like, turn it up. So he starts turning it up, and he just freezes and he turns beet red. I'm like, can you imagine if we actually had those things in hospitals? You know how they have that pregnancy pouch that they make the guys wear around so they can feel what it's like? Put one of them bitches on the guys and have them do
No, actually, during labor, have it like sending all the contractions to the man while she's in labor. Yes.
No,
Yes.
like I said, we love y'all, but thank Eve for that shit.
Oh.
And like I said, for us guys, and Tommy, stop me if I'm wrong, if men had to have babies, it would only take one to try it. Just one.
Okay,
and that one, wait a minute. No, I'm just saying, it would take one. And he would do it, and he would tell all the brothers, you don't want to fuck around like that. The population on this planet would cease to fucking exist. We ain't having it.
Now look, there's a couple guys
Miracle
in there
of
that
birth
says
my
I'd
ass.
take the pain. They would take the pain. They would be the man and sit there and experience it.
Nope. Hell no.
They do have the. I've seen the Chinese one where they actually put the device when the baby's kicking to stimulate where the baby's kicking and stuff.
Okay, let's put it this way. My son, I think it probably has something to do with why he has Asperger's, but the umbilical cord is wrapped around his neck. So to see this doctor stick his hand halfway up her shit to undo the cord before I was outdone, I'm like, oh damn.
Yep.
I said, you know what? My 5 pounds of dangling fury ain't doing shit down there. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. You squeeze a watermelon through a gummy saver, homies. Y'all ain't doing shit down there. I'm just saying. we could try.
That is a woman's body that expands to deliver. Okay, it's not like
I'm just saying. I understand that. But
Wait,
what I'm
wait.
saying, we can sit there and say we knocking the bottom out of shit. We ain't doing shit down there.
Did you just hear the phrasing? Expands to deliver.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It doesn't just de-expand to get smaller and not deliver. That shit is.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Our kids wrecked that. I got a big head. I know I wrecked that shit when I came out. Ugh.
I don't know. Did you ask your daddy? Say, did I wreck mom's shit up, or did you have a fun time afterwards?
See, I don't know though. See, my mom must have had that shit right because my mom and dad had 18 kids, individual kids, no twins. So my mom must have had that shit right because I'm number 18. There would have been number 19, but she miscarried after me, so I definitely broke the mold. But he had 18 kids, so she must have been doing something right, man. But still, you see your doctor putting that hand up there, it takes the whole sexiness right away.
Your mother is a saint. Tommy, your mother is a saint because I be damn. Shit.
You gotta realize they used to have a lot of kids to tend to the farms back then, but you know.
Yeah, well, I'm a city boy. I had no damn farm.
She didn't have kids. She had a workforce. Jesus.
Yeah, it was 9 boys and 9 girls, man.
Hey, there you go.
Wow.
I popped
Isn't that a
out.
rugby team? Soccer team?
I
Something
created
like that?
2, and that's it. Oh,
There you go. See, Biotic says if the baby tears the mom, just tell the doctor to put an extra stitch in it when they're stitching the mom up. There's a thing called the V-stitch when you get done having a baby. You know, they'll ask you, do you want to get a little tighter than that? Hell no, I don't want to be another virgin again. Fuck that shit. It hurt the first time.
And then that's when we sneak to the doctor. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
but Nikki, we also don't want a hot dog thrown down a hallway, honey.
Yeah.
Man, it's like throwing a golf ball down a bowling alley.
Man. No.
True.
Shut up, Meg.
I had mine cut, you know, so none of them came out that. So yeah.
But since we are onto this conversation, a couple weeks ago, the FDA had released getting males to get the shot so they can't get women pregnant. To me, that's kind of fucked up. Because for so many years, we've been preaching to make sure we wear a condom for safety. How many men now are going to be not wearing condoms because I can't get you pregnant? I got a shot. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we use condoms not just to control population, but it's also to control diseases. Now, when guys getting this shot, they're going to be free willy all again. You know what I mean? And,
shit.
Well, all I know is I wish they would have had like a birth control for men. Because I'm trying to tell you, we would, because I've known too many women, oh, I missed my pill. I got to take 2 today. No, we wouldn't miss shit.
Yep.
Like I said before, we'd be in the middle of skydiving. That alarm goes, oh shit, did take my pill. Nothing.
Absolutely, man.
But you know what? And a woman have the right to sit there and say too, even though you got the shot, no glove, no love, baby.
No love, no love.
now, if I don't know if I'm reading that wrong, Giancarlo, but are you asking Ro if the curtains or, I mean, the carpet, bare wood, what are you talking?
Bro, carpet, hardwood, what? I think
The only hair on my body is my head.
We're talking about remodeling your house, you sicko.
Oh!
Right?
You are just
I wanted to
gross,
get that story.
Roro.
Rochelle, did you know I was opening up a waxing boutique?
Sure.
Natty.
I'm just saying I only want select customers.
Well, I didn't think Tommy was going to be your first customer. Damn.
Hey, come on, Tommy. I will lather his ass
Hey,
up.
Derek isn't even phased the fact we're talking about sexual innuendos. He's busy doing stuff. What are you doing over there, Derek?
I'm trying to put a build in a new atomizer.
Somebody
keeps
did
on
ask a question earlier, but we were talking about something. Somebody wanted to know, Derek, what your thoughts were on the iJoy RDTA, the new one. If you have it, if it's worth buying.
The RDTA box.
Yes.
Yeah, I just did a review on it. This thing's awesome. I highly recommend to buy it.
That holds like 12 mils, doesn't it, or something like that?
Well, 12.8.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and that's a little light.
And it
Yeah,
doesn't
good
pop
stuff.
or anything?
What's that?
Because like with the drip box, and I know it's not the exact same thing, the drip box and even the 160, I find that they pop a lot. They like overjuice when it's in like that. You don't find that they do that?
That's an RDTA, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feeds.
Yeah.
It's like, how does it feed?
It's like the
you put
Limitless.
it's just like a RDTA. You just they go down into the long cotton wicks go down into the tank down below, and then it just feeds just like the what is it, the RDTA classic.
Yeah, I have that. Well, I have the combo too. My problem is like sometimes like how long those wicks have to be, because like with mine I take it right down here to the rim, and I've got to go like this sometimes to get it to
Well, you can
Right
have
to the
them
rim.
just right to the deck, like right to the bottom of it, but a little bit up, because they're going to shrink when they absorb it a little bit and puff up a
I'm
little
not
bit.
just thinking of with 12 mils. I mean, how is it feeding? I'll watch. I have to watch the review again. I
We
haven't
only
watched-
want you to put it in as far as the rim. What you're
Yeah, just a tip, baby. Just a tip.
the tip
Yeah.
does nothing for me, so therefore.
Wait, but did any of you guys actually watch that iJoy movie, the Kung Fu vape movie?
Hero or something.
Dude, that was hilarious, dude. It was like a kung fu movie, and at the very end, he breaks out the RDTA box and he blows the vape in the guy's face, and he's all hypnotized and shit. It's hilarious.
Well, he actually has the vape out throughout the whole thing. He's like holding it and kicking some ass. You know, it's awesome.
That is awesome.
And the guy's actually the maker of it.
Your URL is at your name. That's all it is. It's Instagram.com/@yourname.
Your name. Hi, Crystal. Hi, 99 Problems. But a bitch ain't one.
No, Ahmad isn't one. Ahmad ain't one. He actually came in. He actually came into Vape Shack the other day. It was awesome.
Big bionic. It puts the wicking in the hole.
Bionic.
I'm gonna beat the shit
And
out
if
of
done right, it gets the juice again.
Puts the wicking in the hole.
Right.
Puts the wicking in the hole.
If you do it right, it gets the juice again.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
and
Randall.
if you do it right, it gets the juice again.
Yeah.
Randall, you still need to go watch it, though. Watch the shit. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Would you vape me?
It is high level. Oh, God. I vape me.
I
Vape me
think-
still fucking hard. Goodbye, horses.
Frank Face. If you were listening earlier, if you're just looking for something for work that you're not going to blow a lot of clouds, again, we were talking about this earlier. The My Vape, My Jet. That's a very good one for work, especially if it's something that you just want to be able to like go in the bathroom, sneak a toke, or anything where you're in a big crowd. You can hold this right in your hand. It disappears, and you can still draw. You don't know buttons. It's going to last you all day. It really will.
Nice. What do
Hey,
you think
Joe.
What do you think of the vape salts? Or the nicotine salts? Eric? Are you familiar with them?
Vape Sauce? I only follow them on Instagram.
What is it?
So
No. The nicotine salts. Are you familiar with the nicotine salts?
Wow.
No, I never. Nicotine salts, nah.
Yeah, so nicotine has, it's got a couple of different forms that you can get it in. And now they're coming out with these salts. And the reason why I mentioned it is because, Tommy, you have that MyJet. They actually started using them in some other pens that are just like the MyJets. But the nicotine salts, they deliver the nicotine a little bit differently than we're used to. It's not peppery at all. It's more, it's hard to say. It's like more pronounced nicotine, full flavor. It's not real peppery, but it, like if you vape a 6 milligram in it, it feels like a 12. It's really strange. Yeah, it's not as harsh. It's not harsh, but you get the feeling, like the effect that you get from vaping too much nicotine, like you're kind of getting nick sick, you know?
I don't want to get nick sick.
Right. Well, that's how they were showing me the comparison between how it is a 6 milligram, but because it's the salts, it feels like more. So if you use even less, you know, of an amount, you can get your desired 3 milligram, and it's much smoother and has just a better feeling to it. It's real strange to explain. Check it out.
Because the salts absorb in the bloodstream.
Mickey, you did it to me again.
Sorry.
We do that all the time.
Great minds think alike, or read alike, or at the same.
And then Frank, don't worry about this. They recommend a 60-40. You can use a 70-30. That's what I'm running into here. And Roro is actually using an 80-20 on hers. So you don't have to worry about DIY. This is very good. And then if you look at the coils onto this, you can actually replace the cotton onto them. When you take it apart, you can actually pull out the old cotton and just slide new cotton right through.
yeah, but the coils, the replacement coils are like $2 a piece.
Yeah, they're only $2.99 for the whole complete pod. So, and then you can also buy the pods completely filled also. If he was saying that he does DIY, these are refillable, and you can buy the extra tanks. So if you want to use different flavors, you can do that too.
Right. Have you thought about filling those, Derek? You could do that.
Fill what?
Vape one of those instead of when you get. Are you going to get a MyJet?
I got one. Yeah.
Oh, you got
I
one?
got one.
Yeah. Do you take your other? I was going to ask you if you've taken your other liquids and filled them up yourself and experienced that.
No, I haven't tried it. Why? Is it really that good, or?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good flavor onto them. They really, really are for being such a small device. Like I said, it's made for the mouth to longer, but the flavor that you get off in it is very, very good. It's such a short distance from where the chimney is. Everything meets together. You're basically sitting right on top of the coil, so you get a lot of flavor off in it.
Really? I think that would be for somebody that's like getting off the stinkies, right?
Absolutely. Right. And like I said, I mean, there's some vent holes on the side, so it's designed to be a mouth to lung, but there's some little holes on the side there. After I do the review, I'm going to mod this out and drill three other holes bigger, so I can get more airflow out of it. And I guarantee I'll still get the flavor, but I'll get a lot more production.
Yeah, one pull per juice fill.
But I definitely will be modding this out after I get done with the review. I don't want to do it before the review.
And then when he sits there and is like, "Oh, it's leaking," no,
no, it's actually it won't, because it sits in its own pod, and then your air vents are right here on the side. So that's where it draws. It draws right from the bottom. So you're drilling into this. And what's nice onto this is,
he just likes a bigger hole.
When you go to charge it, this is what it goes into, and it can only go in one way. If you try to put this in the wrong way, it's like the magnets repel each other, so it only goes in. But once you do it, you get it in the right way, it just snaps right into place. And then
we know you just like bigger holes, okay? We just know it.
I need a bigger hole from time to time. Yeah, so like I said, next week I'm going to be breaking this out for a first look. I'm looking forward to this. This is kind of it's different with the being able to change your, instead of having, if you want to have the two coils, or if you just want to run one coil. If you have one coil that burns out, you can just flip it over. You can adjust this to have two coils or one coil on either side, and it adjusts the airflow also at the same time.
Sorry, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
I think
Oh,
that'd
man.
be what I want to get. I
Right,
like
you know
different
this.
decks like that. And you know I like different decks. Not
You got
Dicks.
like deck.
I have deck envy. I have deck envy now.
Go dick envy. Dick.
No, not dick. Deck.
Dick.
Oh, I said sorry because I went to go make some lemonade and came back and my freaking internet took a dump.
Really?
Yeah, literally. Like I came back like, what the fuck? Yeah, it just came back on.
Nikki, we all get dick envy at some point for RDAs.
Yep. So jelly that you guys get so many.
Are you talking about this, Joe?
I think you're talking
Oh, he's
about
talking about the tank, Tommy. That ain't a tank.
Oh, this one. It's called Murdex Lava D. It's who makes it is Murdex. Hang on, let's see if I can break it out of here.
Murdex Lava D.
Murdex, Murdex. And the name of the mod is called Lava D.
There you go. I wrote it for you.
And it's got this, but it also does come with a glass tank, so you can actually, if you wanted to swap it out and put a glass onto there.
Nice.
You can actually do it that way, so you can see your coils as
Nope,
well.
can't
Also,
see it. Up, right there. Up. There we go.
Oh, see, Tommy, now you're just flashing your deck all over the place.
Flashing.
I like
See,
flashing my
So the Cerebus 44 and the 45, have you guys seen those yet? From Ceravape, CERAVAPE.
No, I have not yet.
So they have a 2 mil version and a 4 mil extension. You fill it in on the top, on the side a little bit, you know, and it's got a ceramic coil in it, totally cottonless, and the flavor is supposed to be amazing. You know, they're coming out with all these. They've been coming out with these ceramic coils for quite some time, but I've just been kind of holding off since the Crixus because the ceramic tends to fail when you get it too hot, you know. But apparently this iteration is supposed to be really, really good. So I'm supposed to be getting these in here pretty soon, actually. So I'll be doing something on these soon. This looks really good.
You know who actually makes a very good ceramic, and I don't know if you've ever tried it, is yeah, what is the name of it? I gave a couple of them away. Actually, Christine actually won one. Remax, yes. With ceramic coil into that. That's a very good flavor coil onto that one. The Star Pure by Freemax.
Have you had that one, Derek?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
very
the
good
one.
tasting one.
Yeah.
Donny, that's I believe it's a 1.3 ohm onto that for the MyJet.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, they have the they got a 1.0 coil and a 0.5 ohm coil
Yep.
for the Cerebus 45.
Nice. Now that box that you were just showing there, Derek, that yellow one there, that's got the pre-made coils into that, doesn't it? Just like the Limitless.
Yep, you get I don't like the pre-made coils though because of the cotton that they use.
Yep.
I wish they used maybe a better cotton, or I'm just so used to Kendo vape cotton that I don't really get that much flavor off the coils. But
Yep.
a lot of people like them, so you know it's probably just me. But yes, you can use pre-made coil heads that come with it.
Now, with those pre-made coils, will they fit into the actual regular RDTA that the Row has?
Yes.
It will
Yes.
fit? Okay.
Yeah.
Not the original, the new one I'm talking.
Yeah, it comes with a an IDA base. I mean, you could technically put it on top and vape it with the RDA box, but you know, you couldn't have it so it's going to feed with the tank.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to just put the IDA base on and use like a regular kind of IDA with a coil or RTA or whatever.
And you can also get different decks for that too, right?
Yes, you can get different decks. It's just like you can use the combo decks. You can use the everything's interchangeable. The classic, the new classic one, whatever they call it, with the different airflow. This uses the IMC decks as well. So you can use the combo decks with this. You can use this with that. They're all interchangeable.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yeah, I like that new airflow that they got on that new one there with
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I
makes
like
you
it too.
can adjust your airflow a lot better, I think.
Yep, I definitely agree with you on that one, man. Actually, I want to retract the comment I just said. You can use the coil head with the tank section. It should screw in. It does screw into the little base section here. So, and then the wicks they won't go all the way down to the bottom. So, you could use. It's probably best to use the IDA base.
Yeah.
With the coil head, but they with the RDTA box. The other one that came with it, the combo, I believe it was a 2-coil setup. The ones that come with this is a 3-coil setup. So a little bit different, It's nice though. Really good flavor. Really big tank, juice well, 12.8 mLs of juice. And it's an IDA experience. I mean, it's the same as it's kind of the same as this. But it's all kind of in one. It's nice, man. I love this thing.
I like that all-in-one type of deal like that, and it makes it more convenient, and especially holding 12.8 mils. That's gonna hold you off a long time. So
forever, and it does feed down to the wicks as well. It's at an angle, so it will feed down, down to the wicks.
Yeah.
And the fire button on this thing is beautiful, man. And the chipset in this is the same as the Lux 215 by iJoy.
I was going to ask you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but this chip's a little bit better. It's a little bit more. The performance is a little bit better on this chip versus the Lux. So yeah.
All right, Derek, stop it now, because now you're making me want it.
Do you have all the different dicks?
I do have a coupon code for you guys if you do want to snag one for $40.
Share that shit.
It's AmbitionZ box. Use the at heavengifts.com. You can get it for $39.99 for the next. I think they told me 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and it's $80 normally, so you can get it for half price. Just FYI in case anybody wants to snag one. Now would be the time to get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Miles wanted to know, is that the same chip that's in the Maxo?
No.
No, I don't believe so. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's the EWI Pal. The EY. I don't know how to say it right, but EWI Pal. Let me look it up. Let me find out.
Do you have all the different decks?
Yeah, I got all the different decks besides C8 and the IMC9. They came out with 3 new postless style decks. The IMC 7 through 9. The 7, which I have here. It's still got caught. It's looking a little janky, but it doesn't have enough room for the wicks for a dual coil. So I would recommend to get the 8 or the 9 because it has 4 holes versus 2 for dual coil. And those are postless decks, and they work really well. But the IMC 7, I wouldn't recommend for a dual. If you use a single, it'd be fine. But for a dual, you'll have a tough time getting it to wick properly. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Derek, can you just type in chat, or is it AmbitionZ box, the code?
Yeah, sorry. Let me type it in the chat here.
I typed it up, but I didn't want it to be wrong. Maybe Santa will bring me one.
There it is. Okay, cool.
Coupon code for RDTA box. It's on Heaven Gifts only. So,
And I actually put a wrench onto you, Derek, if you want to drop your link to where anybody can get your juice. If you got your link handy, you want to drop it in the chat there, they can go over and buy your juice as well too.
oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, but
Now, you know, girl always likes a sale. So you got any sales going for Veterans Day or for fall or for Christmas coming?
yeah. If you use coupon code AV10, get you 10% off the purchase. If you buy the whole line, you get it for $70 shipped for 3 60 ml bottles. So
Nice. 360 ml bottles. That's a good deal.
Yep, but the 3 milligram of Big Debbie and the 3 milligram of Yogurt Man is sold out. So if you go on the website and it says that you can purchase it, it will let you purchase it. But I'm sold out. I'm letting you know now. I have to update it. I'm changing my website to a bigcommerce.com website. So if it says that you can purchase it, you technically cannot because I'm sold out. So just FYI, I have to update the website. But
Well, what the fuck, Derek?
I know it sold out so quick. I wasn't kind of ready for all.
Get some more shit. Make some more already.
I need stocking stuffers.
I
But
know,
that's a
right?
good thing that it's sold out, though. That
That
makes
tells you something if it's sold out. So you know I'm only fucking with you.
Totally.
That's what I do.
I know. I'm trying to get more. It's kind of I'm waiting for the new flavor to drop, and I'm kind of getting the bottles and all that kind of in one order. So I would already had them now, but I'm waiting on the new juice to drop. So
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that Diggs Elixir. The Rock is my favorite.
That's what I'm vaping on tonight.
It's really good. I literally made a list yesterday of all the juice reviews I have to do and then devices. I'm down 32. I'm 32 behind. It's going to be like triple pay Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I don't want to tell you. I could probably go until February, and I wouldn't have to.
Well, I need to review them because, as I said, the ones I review that aren't ones I would personally tank or vape all day, I donate. So either to other reviewers to help them get their channels up, or my employees haven't bought juice since they've started with me, so I always like making sure that, especially in the shack, sometimes we get members that are just, man, I don't got juice, and we just send it away. So got to give back as much as
Absolutely. I can. It comes back in the end. It really does. Just to see, like every month when I go to the group home and I bring it in, just to see these people's face light up when I'm bringing in a box of juice for them. I can't explain the feeling that I get just to see them, because they get so excited that they got more juice coming in. And I
think the only AIO kit I've kept was the small yellow iJoy AIO, but I've got that one coming, and then the MyJet's actually going to somebody else. But every time I get those products in, and 9 times out of 10 I buy them, I vape them, get the word out, and then I donate. So
absolutely, that is totally cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Did you see my little IO?
Oh,
You're just a cool lady, Robo.
Is that one that lights up there, Donny?
Well, I've got a package already coming your way. I'm telling you, the shipping overseas sucks.
Have you sent it?
Huh? Yeah. I'm waiting for 2 more bottles, but all the DIY, it's already in the box.
I wonder how long it'll take to get here, being that Christmas is coming up soon.
Well, I went to the post office to get a weight on it, and they said it would be 15 to 20 days.
That's not too bad, really.
No.
The sooner you send it, the sooner it'll beat Christmas mail.
I told you that the description on it's going to be sexual lubricant.
Okay.
What?
I don't doubt that you will write that on
Because
it at all.
vape boxes, when you get a vape box, you know it because it smells. They're going to be like, why does this smell like strawberries or something? If you say it's sexual lubricant, they're going to be like, okay, get it,
Okay, here. Okay, we're moving that one on.
Yeah, get that out of here. Strawberries and ass.
My rural postie's gonna love you.
We're gonna walk up to the door. This is for you.
I'm just gonna say I don't mind eating at the local farmers market.
Hell no.
Oh, Bionic, you're so bad.
Harvest Moon. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have the I have both my Pharaohs. I vape on them on the daily. I use a single I think this one's got a single alien Yeti coil in it, and by far my favorite RDA before this for flavor was the Sapor. This is phenomenal. I don't have to worry about leaking. I can take a good 20 vapes before I have to fill it up, and I get all the benefits of an RDA. I love it. I bought 2 of them. And then when I went to VCC, one of our friends from the Shack was there, and he's like, I got to have that because it was sold out. And I gave mine to him, and then he ordered another one. And as soon as I got it back, I'm like, I finally got my other one back. Yeah, I love it.
Now, come on, Bionic. He says, oh, my virgin ears. The only thing that's virgin on you is your nose, and that's been blown.
Yeah.
That's great. The one I really want to get is the Pharaoh next.
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah, that's
It's a
I know.
must.
And you
I
got
mean,
2 of them.
Not only that, it's just a really good price for a solid product. I mean, it just is. And not only that, like the GTA I'm vaping on is DigiFlavor also. They're coming out with some great devices. The other one I want to try from, I think it's OBS, is the Cheetah. Derek, have you tried the Cheetah?
Yeah, I reviewed the Cheetah. It's pretty nice. Small chamber, good flavor. Gets a little hot. It's nice
It gets
though.
hot?
Yeah, it gets hot. If you sub ohm, it gets hot. If you don't sub ohm, you should be all right. But yeah, it gets kind of hot. Yeah, it gets hot. I like the OBS engine.
Yeah, I have it in a box with my Merlin, and until I do my drop down, I can't vape on it. I'm like, but I don't have time right now.
That's as good as the Support RTA.
I'm so excited.
Everybody says it is amazing for sure.
Yep.
I started rocking the XL. I really like this one with the
I do too.
RBA dual coil deck.
I just went through the quad coil on it and put the single coil RBA on it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. I mean, the light thing's kind of gimmicky a little bit, but it's not too over the top. So
And if you look at it in the
to get rid of the light, but what were we gonna say?
I was saying in the dark, it looks like a little face. Looks like the Canadian face from South Park. Hey, buddy, how's it going, guy? That guy. It looks like that, man. It lights up. But I do agree. Yeah, it's a wasted battery. Driving with square wheels and shit. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It's great.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
I think it's time for another giveaway.
Yeah, it is time for another giveaway. Let's do a $20 gift code for Diggs Elixir. So when Nikki gets ready, she'll put a stop in the room. And then once she hits start, we're going to go 0 through 75 again. I'll get this set up.
You guys do a lot of giveaways, huh?
Yeah, I figured
get back
out with us for this long. It's worth it for them to win something here, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's just wow, that's awesome. You just did another one.
I have a couple channel sponsors that give $20 gift codes, and I'm going to be having a third one coming up probably another week or so. I'm just waiting for them to get everything taken care of. He's just verifying everything with the FDA.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we both said 25.
Everyone I pick. Excuse me, 35's picked too. Jeez, God. Can I go up to 50
actually,
who?
no, pick one time and then we'll do a redraw.
Yeah, if you guys have the same number, just we'll do a redraw if you end up with the same number.
Okay. Well, then the last one I did was 35, so.
Okay, we'll count you as 35.
Okay.
That was really funny because I picked 25 and the person right below me picked 25. Or I was like, what?
That always happens with me and you, Nikki. As soon as I go to post something, you're right at the same time as me all the time.
There's always somebody trying to get in on my 13, though. Always.
Always.
I agree with the dude, the voltage drop and the jankiness to call it, but I still like the flavor. It is a bitch to build on though.
Yeah, it does have good flavor though. I got the M-Turk IDA I just did a review on. That's it's got good flavor. You got to build it like completely opposite of what you're like accustomed to. But no adjustable airflow. The drip tip's kind of like not really comfortable. Posts are really high. But it's a good cloud chasing. It's a decent IDA with good flavor. But you know, there's just so many IDAs out there. There's so many products out there. It's not the best out there, you know. And it comes in a plastic bag with no O-rings, no spare, nothing. Just the IDA in a plastic bag. That's it. No box, no O-rings, no rub screws, no nothing. No Allen key, nothing.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm going to hit the thing here. I'm going to present myself, and we're going to hit the button 3 times again, and whoever the third number that gets picked will be the winner. Whoever's closest will be the winner without going over. And remember, whoever does win, you are still responsible for the shipping onto it. So the first number that was generated is
65.
5. Second number
34.
And the big wiener is
44.
44.
Sasha Way.
All right, awesome, Sasha. You congratulations.
Sasha and Ian win everything.
Sasha, you already got one already from Diggs. Now you got gives you 2. Congratulations, Sasha. Let me undo myself there. She asked me today. She's like, how long are those codes for? Till you use them. Like, I still got this other one here from a couple weeks ago. Oh, now you got 2.
That just means more juice.
That's it. Congrats, Sasha. You know how to get a hold of me.
They only want me for my pimp juice.
We'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll do the last one. I didn't realize it's already that time. It's 1 o'clock already.
Yeah.
So why don't we do the next one then, and then we'll start doing our outros.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah,
no
no, 2
idea,
hours
man.
just flew right by, dude.
Shit.
Oh, I'm feeling it. I bet that's sincere.
You only got 15 minutes on me, baby. My alarm kicks off 6:15.
I was gonna say, shit. Derek, you were talking about the M-Turk. You said it only comes in a little plastic bag. Is that what you said?
Correct.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it's
interesting.
and it's $90.
Shit.
$90. Like that's like, you know, 5 years ago when IDAs made in America just came out, you'd pay like, you know, 120 and get nothing with it. You know, that's not. You got the Goon out there. You got the Tokugawa IDA. You got the Apocalypse IDA. You got the. I mean, even the Dot Mods Petrie stainless steel special edition. That's $90, and it comes with a bunch of stuff, bunch of drip tips, and it's got awesome flavor. So, you know what I mean? It's
There's the value. There's not a lot of value there.
no adjustable airflow. How you gonna make an IDA with no adjustable airflow?
Get your numbers up, guys. Getting ready to
Think about it though. Even to this day, the velocity, the authentic velocity, is $125 still to this day.
Right.
And that's a lot of money for. I mean, it's an RD. Really, I mean, you could buy a clone and you get. I actually have 2 clones of velocities, and I mean, yeah, you could feel you could taste the difference. You could see the difference in quality and everything, but you can get it for a third of the price at a clone. And I can't justify $100 and something for that kind of,
Right.
To me, it's a little too expensive for all that.
I mean, and then you got the TM24, the Twisted Messes 24 millimeter. This thing's awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And it was what's the price on this thing?
Like $60, $70.
Yeah, $50-$60. Like 24 karat gold plated deck. Like, are you kidding me?
Nikki, did you already put the stop in?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this one for a $20 gift code for Steam Juice this time. And again, whoever's closest without going over will be the winner. And again, you are responsible for the shipping onto it. Good luck, everybody. The first number that was drawn, 46.
46.
Second number,
35.
and the big wiener,
68.
68. So whoever picks 69,
Yeah.
Jeff Jacobs got 68
That
right
was
on.
Donnie too.
Jeff
It
Jacobs,
was Vaping Vandy and Jeff
both had
Jacobs.
68.
You redrop with them
Yeah.
too?
Well, I put 39 after. I didn't know.
We can do a redraw if you want.
I thought I seen 69 already taken, is why I put 39. But you know what I mean?
So Vapin Vandy and Jeff Jacobs, why don't you guys put a number in between 1 and 25?
I went over by 1.
Damn it, Bobby. Screw that up.
He wants
Damn it.
12. And what do you want, Mandy?
The anticipation. Oh my God, the silence.
You can hear a pin drop.
There, Mandy.
She's on mobile, so you got to give her a minute.
You can hear a pin drop.
Can I just say I love the timekeeper?
Oh, thank
That
you.
is nice.
All
All
right.
right, so you got, no, 1 through 25, Vandy.
1 through 25.
I'm failing with my O's today, I tell you.
Come on now. Oh, that's
Vaping.
right. That's
Dun
just-
dun dun dun.
In a land where dinosaurs control the earth.
Do we have any music over here for that?
Where's these effects at?
Oh.
Where's the drum roll?
Come on, Vandy.
Oh, I see what she's saying. She's saying that she did 45 after she said third and scene.
All right, so you want to just have Jeff just win it then? You want to just call it as Jeff winning it?
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying.
All right. So, Jeff, you know how to get a hold of me?
Oh, she had 45 first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very cool. Thank you, Vandy, for letting us know that. All right. So, Jeff, you know how to get a hold of me. You can just contact me, and then I'll get you that code over to you. Wait until Monday. I won't be able to get the code for you until Monday. But whoever won the Diggs Elixir, I can get you that one tomorrow. And whoever won the Turbo, I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to go back and hit the replay. But just contact me, and then we'll get that one taken care of. All right. Hey, there we go. Always about timing. All right. Well, why don't we start doing our outros? I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. It was totally, totally awesome. Just like every week. You guys just, everybody on the panel, everybody in the crowd, it's just totally, totally awesome. Thank you very much. Make sure you tune in next week. We have a big show next week. We're going to have Trevor Jones. We're going to have Raylo Vapes, Fresh 03. We'll have Yeti also on there. There might be a special guest. I don't want to say who it is yet, so we'll just hold off on to that. And so why don't we start doing our outros, and we'll start off with Derek.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, Tommy. I appreciate it. It's been fun. And you guys know where to find me on YouTube, all social media websites. If you're interested, hometownvapes.com is where my e-liquid is. And thanks for having me on, brother. Highly appreciate it, man.
Thank you. It was a totally awesome time. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you for all you've done for this country. I really appreciate it. And everybody, you know, for all you veterans out there, like I said, old and new, the ones that are still on the front lines, thank you, each and every one of you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, Natty, you're our next veteran, man. You're up next.
No sound, Natty.
No sound.
You in chat, bro. Get your shit in a pile. Oh.
There it goes. There I go to save the day.
Here we go.
Anyway, thanks, Tommy, for having me on again. Big Natty Vapes. You can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that groovy stuff. So appreciate you having me on again, Tommy. You know, sorry that I dropped out there for a second. Had a little technical difficulties, but you know, I'll check y'all out in a couple weeks, I guess.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on. And again, thank you for everything you've done for this country as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, Donny B.
All right, you guys can find me on YouTube at Donny B Vapin, and you can find me on Facebook at Donny B Vapin, Twitter Donny B Vapin, Instagram Donny B Vapin, everything, pretty much Donny B Vapin. And then you can also do Fight to Vape with the number 2, and you can find me there. I have a page that you can go there and give it a like, whatever you want to do. And also, I haven't told everybody yet, but I'm going to be doing a show on what is it? Vapor's Underground Network. It's going to be, so I'm going to be doing a show on there, so you can check me out on the Vaping Underground. That'll be starting on November 23rd. I'll be doing Wednesdays from 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. So that's going to be fun. I'd like to have the Who panel on at some point to come on there. It should be a lot of fun. And thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure and an honor to be on the panel with you guys and to be in chat with everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it's always an honor to have you on the show. It really is. I appreciate it. And Kelly Tyson, I see you just popping in there. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry you missed it, man, but maybe you can come in a little bit earlier next week. We have a great show also coming up. Well, we try to get you a great show each and every week. We all try to do that. So definitely keep checking it out. And thank you for showing up. And JL Vapes also, thank you. So why don't we go to our next lovely lady? That's going to be Moxley.
Thanks for having me on, Tommy. I know I just sort of sat back and was quietly in the corner over here, but I always love coming to hang with you guys. You can all find me pretty much anywhere on social media under the name Moxley Psykinetic. And I have a show every Monday here in New Zealand, and that would be Sunday night for you guys in the States. I think, hang on, I gotta remember now, the time's changed now that you guys have just finished daylight saving. I think it's now 9 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Eastern on a Sunday night, pretty much straight after Mark finishes now. There's no hour gap anymore between our two shows. Yeah, love you guys, my whole global vape fam. Always love the support that you guys give me, and I love coming out and hanging with y'all and supporting all you guys too. So yeah, again, thanks for having me, Tom.
Thank you very much. And like I said, we're looking forward to, and for December, to have you come on with all the ladies. That it's going to be a totally awesome show as well. So thank you again for coming on, and definitely we'll be bringing you back on for sure, Mama.
No worries. You know how to contact me.
Yes, I do. All right, let's go to our next lovely lady, and that's going to be Nikki B.
Hey guys, I'm Vaping with Nikki B. You can find me on all social media as Vaping with Nikki B. Also at vapeshack.org, where I am. I'm there all the time. If I'm not, I usually get paged in there. So if you're ever looking for me, they know how to get me. And if you don't know how to get there, just message me on Facebook and everything, Nicole Birch, and I'll help you get in there. But Tommy, it's always a pleasure to be in here. I know it's always late, but I'm like, oh, I get my naps before I come in here.
Thank you, Mama. And like I said, you ladies, and everybody that's on the panel, you guys are my angels on my wings. I mean, on my shoulders. You really, truly are. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for coming on. Why don't we go to our next lovely lady, and that is going to be Rochelle.
Thanks for having me, Tommy. As always, you can find me in the Vape Shack. I work from home, so I'm there a lot. You can find me on YouTube, Vape with me, Vape with Rochelle on Instagram. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Got some great things coming. Other than that, I will see you guys next Friday night. Don't forget to watch the replay, thumbs up, and share, because there's some good things coming. So.
All right, and thank you very much for coming on. And again, congratulations to your 1,000 subscribers. That is totally awesome. Again, I can't thank each and every one of you guys so much. I'm Tommy Vapors. You know where I'm here every week. I'm always on video somewhere during the week. You'll always find me, and if you can't find me there, I'm on IG. I'm on Facebook. You know where to find me. I'm always around. I'm like bullshit. I'm somewhere. So thank you, each and every one of you guys. I really appreciate it. Why don't we all grab a vape and bounce out of here?
Double fisted.
Keep vaping.
Keep vaping.